Going on, guys? I wanted to check out this video where apparently Hasan called out MorePegasus. That's somebody that I react to, and also someone that I think is a dope person. I spoke to him when I first started doing content creation. They gave me great advice. Had no reason to, right? But they did. And I appreciate that. So let's check this out. See what's going on. Why Hasan's crying.
Series so delicious. Even Thanksgiving subscribed. In today's video, Hasan is having his daily meltdown after his 40-month subscribers refuse to let up on his animal abuse and thunderbolting his dog. His chatters are calling him out for hunting down and banning anybody that disagrees with him like a cult.
So how was my Thanksgiving? It was cool, right? Spent time with family. Came home to a noisy ass place. Noisy than a motherfucker. So I ended up just turning right back around, went to the movies. Watched what's the name of this movie? Running Man. It was either that, Predator, or Zootopia Part 2. And I wasn't in a Zootopia type of mood. So I was like, let me go and check out this damn Running Man. See what's going down. I was trying to catch the damn murder mystery that came out. But whatever, it's going to be on Netflix soon enough.
Later, he's somehow blaming
But it was a good day. It was a good day. I was relaxed. I was super calm. My back was feeling good. My chair that's supposed to help my back came in the mail today. So I just got to like set it up. Got to set it up. And then my back should be amazing. If I hook that joint up, fix that chair, and I sit in it, and my back feels no pain, I'm gonna be streaming for hours. I'm like, I know that's like one of the main things that's stopping me from doing way longer live streams is the pain in my back.
Everything on Kaceytron with zero proof. He's absolutely molding over Asmongold and slop-tubers, aka me. He describes my videos perfectly and then refuses to mention me by name because he's obviously terrified. He's once again declaring his love for communism, saying that America should copy China because they're the perfect example of socialism, apparently. The worst Hasan orbiter, Kaceytron, has had another meltdown after losing everything, being sued by Ethan. She's calling Asmon and XUC incels, calling Tectone a grapist. She's calling out slop-tubers, saying she can't believe how popular we are and that we must be botting. She claims she's not going to get a job no matter how broke she is. I mean, okay, you go, girl. Subscribe, or you gotta suck your dog like Piker. You're cooked. Quick message, please follow my socials just in case, because YouTube is making a lot of mistakes because of AI. So if my channel randomly disappears, I need a way to talk to you guys. And
nah, that's facts. Do the same. My link should be in the description. But yeah, they on that type of
get
time.
It back. So yeah, follow me everywhere. Thank you.
Let's up those numbers!
Now let's begin. Right, so it's another day of the week, which means Hasan is having another meltdown. His 40-month subscribers are not letting go of his animal abuse and him shocking his dog. Hasan goes at it with chatters making Kaya jokes. Dude, that's so funny. It's a copium, bruh.
Yo, I think Kaya moved her paw striker with the lightning power that Zeus granted you. Dude, that's so funny, dude. You're so fucking funny.
You said that Zeus granted you?
It's funny when a 14-year-old is making that joke. It's not funny when a 35-year-old comes into this chat beating a dead horse or an abused dog in this instance. And why would I want to? So fucking old ass meme at this point. Dude, that was freaking fire though. That was funny. You are confident AF, chatter. You really are. I hope to God you're like 12, please. It's a 2015 account. You're not gonna make it. You're not gonna make it. You're a whole ass adult. One of the guys that wait, you found the social media profile of one of the guys that was making a dog joke. M HUD says one of the dog joke people that got banned earlier. Following Mady X Melons, anti-whitewash, blacks taking L's.
Right. I mean, this is a classic Diddy Piker strategy right here, right? Everyone criticizing me for shocking my dog is
Diddy
actually
Piker.
racist, guys. That is the issue here. This is all because of racism. You know,
Diddy
because
Piker.
I'm multicolored, brown, white, and Chinese, apparently, spiritually. And my dog, Kaya, is a dog. You know, therefore, the race of dog is being discriminated against by me because I'm shocking it. Now, first off, I don't even know if that's actually someone who wrote a dog shocking comment, because if it's a Hasan mod, they probably lie as easily as they breathe, you know, taking after Hasan. As we know, the head moderator was fucking, you know, just the most trustworthy source in the past, obviously. Now, second off, even if it is, that doesn't change the argument, right? That you shocked your fucking dog like you're Zeus himself and did not even get a ban on Twitch, let alone like a slap on the wrist. Also, the absolute copium, man. It's actually so funny that you're calling me out. You're so cool and confident, bro. Like, dude, how are you making fun of them being like 35 years old when you yourself are 35, buddy? Also, he said beating a dead horse, beating an abused dog. I mean, was that just an admission, man? At this point, I feel like that's what you're doing right now. You're accidentally admitting the truth. Good enough for me. Lock him up. So then a 40-month subscriber calls him out for literally hunting down anyone that disagrees with him and then banning them, finding their profiles elsewhere and attacking them. Right, here we got previously subscribed for 40 months, Gaslight Phase, hunting down dissenters. These are Hasan fans literally going after him.
Nice profile, man.
That's crazy.
Hunting down dissenters. Gaslight Phase, hunting down dissenters. Do as I say, not as I do. Let me repeat it again. Do as I say, not as I do. Maybe have a dog and it not be part of your persona. If you don't want to fucking question when you're evasive, you're no different than the GOP, then be better yourself. Brother, this dude has been waiting. He has been fucking waiting. This is a dissenter. Meds now. Meds right now. If you're saying I'm no different than the GOP,
Not a doctor,
and you
nigga.
find yourself in agreement with this fucking person, you really got to get your.
You just scream out meds. What kind of world you think we living in, nigga? You not a doctor or a wizard. You just meds gonna just fall out the sky.
Priorities in order. This is how it goes, though. This is how it goes. Motherfuckers stay in here for like 40 months, subscribing for 40 months, and then one instance and they flip. This is the negative consequence of this is the other side of the parasocial coin. People become literal fucking lunatics.
Wow.
Okay. And it's not like they go away hunting down. Like, you're making it seem like a guy who came in here making a fucking Doctober 7 joke. We hunted him down when he's using the same username on every single profile. Maybe you just feel kind of embarrassed that these are the guys who are still carrying on this battle.
Yeah, Hasan, and who's carrying your battle? Dude, this is Hasan Piker's defense squad. Racists, cucks, sociopaths, losers, who's literally about to lose everything. Okay?
His team is looking sad. I ain't going front. His team look horrible. They're like, it's a bad looking team. This is not a good group of misfits that you're going to turn into a winning team at all either.
Okay, because they couldn't shut their
And
mouth.
she makes smokers look bad, bro. She makes smokers look like we horrible.
And couldn't stop stealing Ethan's kind or whatever. I mean, great fan base. Absolutely great fan base. You got freaking Kaceytron on your side, bro. That's an instant L.
You lying.
Also, again, don't know.
You lying, Easy. You said there's a video of her casting spells. Who? Which one? The smoker? That was crazy. Hey, what's up, Thomas? How you doing? There's a video of her casting spells.
If
Get
there's
out of here.
actually any proof that this is the guy who left the
That's
dog
messed up.
shocking comments or whatever. But even assuming that's true, it's one person, bro. You can't just say, oh, this is all your haters, like you were saying last time as well. These are people who are obviously trolling you, right? And I mean, you're honestly so thin-skinned at this point. I mean, thick-skinned because he's a fatty, right? You literally ban people for joking that you put on a couple pounds, right? Clearly joking and like bantering from subscribers.
You got to get some workouts in, man.
Nah. And then here go the receipt. He really banned somebody for this?
You eat more than Austin peas? Dude, never do this. Okay, never do this. Who the f*** do you think you are, bitch? Suck my fucking cock. Okay, perish.
Ugh.
Perish.
Even your 3-year subscriber, 40
That's
months,
crazy.
agrees that you're acting like a cult.
Nigga said parish. That's extreme, dude. I think that's That's pretty damn nasty.
And trying to silence any disagreement. By the way, I assure you, Kaya is in the back right now going like, oh my God, you go guys, fight for my freedom right now. He shocked me 800 times today. My God, I can feel the burning on my skin. Please, say it with me, guys. From the fridge to the TV, Kaya will be free. Pure responded, he's delusional if he thinks it's a dead horse or an old meme. Nobody will ever forget about it. He will forever be known as the dog abuser now. That's literally his entire legacy. 10 years from now, the politics will be forgotten. The dog abuse will not be. Remember how he's like, oh yeah, this is going to be a drama for like a week and then everybody's going to move past it. Yet his own subscribers are still confronting him over it. Cinema. Bro, I shocked my dog like 2 weeks ago. That's such old news. Get over it.
That's crazy. Y'all said, I really believe Hasan is in denial on his age. He's always talking like he's in his early 20s. That nigga be acting like a teenager.
And acting shocked at chat. Shocked. Good one. At chat, roasting him as well. Bro, you built an audience that lives off chaos. Now you're surprised they're cooking you with Kaya jokes like it's 2021 again? Jokes are 10 times funnier when you realize you'll go on a 5-minute mull session over it. Dude, this is unprecedented. Every single day, he's having a meltdown over another chatter, another subscriber. Right, so then he says that it's a Tectone viewer who's doing this with literally zero proof. I don't know what it is with this guy's deal and just slandering Tectone. It's like anytime he's losing, he's like, let me pull out my trap card. Let me pull out my +4 card right here. Tectone.
People get a fraction of the microscopic lens that they put me under. Okay, just a fraction. You know, you don't get the entire lens of scrutiny in front of millions of people, and you don't like it while you're in the process of misunderstanding. While you're in the process of literally doing that, yeah, there is the 10%. There is the 10% that, will get swept away by other donkeys. But for the most part, it is exactly what you suspect. It's like a guy who's a dick tone viewer, profile, blacks taking L's account watcher, enjoyer, their entire fucking subreddit history shows that as well. And then the guys who are not like that get very offended when you point it out. Guys who actually did believe the fucking meta will get really pissed off when you point out that like their allies are disgusting, instead of being like, well, maybe I got a little heated.
Yeah. So again, how is that a Tectone viewer? Does this guy literally just make up shit? Yes.
Yes, he absolutely does that.
Answer is yes. I'm going to answer my own question there. Absolutely, he does. And the thing is, he wasn't even following Tectone on Twitter or anything like that. Otherwise, you would definitely bring up that screenshot as well. And I feel like this is another way Hasan is finding to discredit all the criticisms against him, being like, oh, they're racist Tectone fans or whatever. They're crazy. They're obviously misogynist. They're probably grape tone fans, as he said, right? And I mean, dude, by that logic, your allies and all your fans are then terrorists, right? Because if you can just take the extreme one person and apply it to everyone, I mean, isn't that literally how stereotypes and racism operates? I mean, okay, then we'll do the same to you. You probably got a terrorist in your chat. Congrats, that's your entire fan base now. I mean, like, that is literally the logic you're using right there. And I mean, if you want to play like that, we can play ball. Moving on to Hasan malding over slop-tubers, aka me, and Asmongold. Hasan calls out Asmongold for his recent video about him.
I don't think so.
It's definitely...
I don't even really like that term, more or less. I feel like if it's entertaining to your supporters and they rock with it, then that's all that matters. Who cares? If your videos is just talking, like I got a channel that's dedicated to me just doing rants. Who gives a damn? Right? Like, if people think it's slop.
Talking about me here as well, as you'll see.
I don't know where I saw this, but someone was talking about like how Asmongold did a video on me getting canceled. It's like Hasan is finished. His audience is coming after him. And apparently it was because I was like, I don't know what the this is, but apparently it was because my audience was canceling me because of traditional Chinese medicine and also because the horse racing, which is really funny because like I think there was one comment that we just like kind of laughed at and that was it. But I guess that was enough for them to like clip that to be like, this is a real significant concern. He's finished. He's done. He is fucking done.
Yes, of course. We just laughed at it. We here at the Hasan Piker broadcast, we just laughed it off because we are so unbothered. Brother, it was your own fans having a meltdown in your own subreddit saying how they supported you all this time and now it's too far because you're supporting animal abuse or whatever. And your own moderators were like, oh no, this is getting too far. Let me ban this guy because no dissent allowed in our subreddit here, right? So it's literally your own fan base trying to cancel you. That is literally accurate. I don't know why you're trying to say it's not. Even like every single video, it's a new subscriber complaining about you, right? I mean, I don't know how you're denying it. Even this video, there's another 40-month subscriber calling you out. Also, he said,
"We never gonna take accountability." That's like how the woke people roll. That's how they do. They be delusional, make things up, and just talk out their ass.
Someone was talking about it. Interesting, guys. I wonder who the someone actually is. Say hi to Hasan because he's obviously watching every single episode. Dedicated subscriber, probably a paying member to this channel as well. This guy legitimately refuses to mention my name under any circumstances. There could be a button saying that, oh, you press this button to save your family, but you must say the MorePegasus name. He's not pressing that button, bro. He's like, no, anything but that. Bro, oh my God. I mean, Hasan's audience coming after him, like his fans turning on him. That is literally my title. He got that from me or whatever. And he's done, he's finished is obviously a reference to me as well. I mean, obviously he knows of my channel. I literally get more views than him. Like there's just no denying it. And I feel like at this point, I must be banned in his chat.
Talk yo ish. Deserved too, man. You've been killing it for years.
Or something like that, because there's just no way but any of his like subscribers or anything haven't mentioned me or whatever. They definitely like always bring up his op. So you probably gotta type like M*P or something, you know, something like E or D for Ethan or Destiny. I don't know, I haven't tested or whatever, but I feel like he's terrified. Okay, I'm beyond Voldemort at this point. He has dodged me this entire time. It is legitimately embarrassing. Also, don't worry, I know what his excuse is gonna be. He's like, oh, I don't want to give him clout. He's irrelevant. Obviously, I, Hasan Piker, I'm just too famous. But I don't think anybody's buying that, considering they can literally just pull up both the YouTube channels and see the views and see that you are getting bodied, right? Now, I don't stream or whatever, but at least on YouTube, you're getting bodied here. So I feel like I'm the one giving you clout at this point, right? So then he keeps coping and he says that he allows disagreements. I mean, you cannot make this shit up, bro.
He is so done. His community is leaving him in droves. They've realized that he is a fake socialist. Were we pro or anti horse racing? No, they were saying that the community was like very upset that I went to a horse race in fucking, but he's got more viewers. Yeah, that means his opinions are more correct. Nebraska is super upset. Yeah, that's how this works. Your subreddit is your biggest op.
Ain't Hasan the same person? The same person that was like running away from debates from people because they didn't get the same amount of views? Didn't he say that about like Fresh and Fit?
Oh wait, was it my subreddit? Yeah. If you look at my subreddit and any of the comments from my subreddit and you take it sincerely, you are the biggest dumbass of all time. It's not even that deep. Not all of your fans need to agree with you on animal ethics. No, I 100% agree. And plenty don't. There's a shit ton of vegans in my community that are always upset at me for eating meat, for example. That doesn't mean I'm fucking canceled. You can have disagreements with your favorite content creator. It's normal. I don't know why people think that this is like a major disagreement. It's a huge issue on the left in general.
Yes, you can have disagreements with your favorite content creator. Not me, though. Not fucking Hasan Piker here. I'm your cult leader. If you mention Ethan, banned. Asmongold, banned. Destiny, banned. If you mention that I shocked my dog, banned. Call me a grifter, banned. Call me out on my like socialist grift, banned, right?
You can put a picture of John Wick. You know, as if Keanu will forever be John Wick to me. I said Hasan's a coward. Facts. Big facts.
Literally anything that disagrees with them, you're instantly banned. In fact, they'll pull up your other profiles, try to humiliate you, shame you, or whatever. Literally maybe pull out a gun, threaten you on stream. I don't know. He's done that before. Dox you. I feel like the Nazis allowed more disagreement than Hasan here, bro. Like, this guy's just crazy. Obviously kidding, but I mean, look at his own subreddit, bro. He's just banning them left and right. Also, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the excuse of all his ops being like far right-wingers or something has gone out the window, because he's noticed that every single time he's being called out in these recent days, it's his own subscribers. So how are you going to call them like right-wingers now? I mean, I guess you can say they flipped or something despite being subscribed to you for 5-7 years or whatever. But yeah, dude, nobody's buying it. Also, yes, I'm aware the titles are a bit dramatic. That's the theme of the channel here. I say they're a future prediction, all right? Don't worry, buddy. Enjoy your freedom. Karma is coming. Shocktober 7 was simply the first phase. Soon Hasan will be back in the saddle like the cockroach he is. He's contributing to global warming at this point with all these meltdowns. Hasan could single-handedly melt the glaciers. Dude, he's constantly having to block people from his chat. He's coping hard if he thinks that not even a portion of his audience is finally turning on him. I don't have any consistent morals or values, and a majority of my audience doesn't either. Please ignore me getting one guide several times and throwing a fit over this. I think this is his content, honestly. Like, whenever he runs out of, like, politics to moan and bitch about, he just bitches over chatters. He's like, okay, I gotta cover the 10-hour stream time.
So he a low-cal now? Facts. He always been a low-cal to me, personally. Like, I've always thought that Hasan was a low-cal from day one. But now I think it's like way more known.
The day. And let me just get mad at another chatter. I have an infinite supply, you know? It was one comment, copium. Aspen is farming him for content, nothing more. But that's what we're all doing, okay? Nobody's truly concerned with this man. He's just another scumbag among the rest of the scumbags on the internet. Right, moving on. So last time Hasan went on the Trigonometry podcast and he got absolutely obliterated. He started crying about the comment section, calling everybody brokies.
Why the are you mad at me over it? You're literally broke. This guy's a rich socialist. What a fucking hypocrite. It's like, okay, dude. Well, you're a poor capitalist. You know what I mean? I'd rather be a fucking rich socialist than a broke boy defending capitalism. You know, you are advocating against your class interest.
That is crazy. Bro, yeah, I should have been played this. I don't know why I ain't start this segment off.
Yeah.
You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, yeah. You know your name. You
nasty bastard right there.
Well, here we have more clips going viral. Hasan is once again admitting that he's a commie. He's saying that America should just copy China because they apparently implemented socialism like perfectly or some shit.
You said something interesting because, you know, I was born in the Soviet Union, so we both have direct experience of socialism in various shapes and forms. You talked about, well, there's positives and there's negatives. So is there a country that's done socialism the way that you like?
As far as like getting closer to what I think has been relatively successful, because if ultimately the point of government is to improve the material conditions of all people, I would say China is probably the closest. And there are still plenty of failures within the Chinese system as well, plenty of issues within the Chinese system as well. But that's probably the closest, I would say, to an example that we should follow and lessons that we should learn from. This is something that I talk about quite a bit. Ironically enough, we only utilize some of the most repressive elements of Chinese governance here in the United States of America, especially in the second Trump administration, and none of the good stuff.
Right, man. So apparently, according to Mr. Piker here, America's only adopted the most repressive policies of the foreign governments, right? Nothing else. So they also stop you for a meme on your phone, right? Just to check if you're criticizing the government, right? Regular occurrence in America, actually, guys, according to this on here. I mean, does he shut his brain off whenever he engages in any sort of argumentation, or I just don't know what's going on here. I mean, this guy's just beyond delusional at this point. He does this over and over and over again. Headphones. I mean, I don't know how.
He would have to have one from the start, bro. Like, he is just a political puppet. He comes on and says whatever the woke audience wants to see or hear. Simple as that, right? I don't think he has a single original thought, right? And I think this entire time he has been grifting. I might argue that he believes the opposite of all the things that he preaches, probably. Because, like, I've never seen an actual socialist flexing money on the gram. Like, never in my life. But,
How people actually follow him. And how does he always say that, oh, I hate America so much. I hate it. It's the worst place on earth. Oh my God, everything is so bad. And then, I have the means to move, but I purposely will not. I will purposely sit here and bitch about it as much as possible. I mean, come on, dude. You're a grifter and you're a piece of shit. And I feel like the standards are never applied evenly. He has unlimited glaze for anything that's not America. He'll say that,
Facts.
oh, they have problems too. But he won't actually say what the problems are. Meanwhile, for America, he will describe in depth every single one of the problems, which is fine if you did that for other places as well, right? Instead, this is a science criticism. They have too good food, guys. Their rail is simply too good. They have cool phone. It folds 3 times. 3 times.
Yo, the meme pictures be hilarious, bro. Nah, that's dead ass though. That's what they really be saying.
I've never seen
Hasan's a fool. A straight fool, bro. And a grifter, I'm telling you.
that before. Oh my God. Right. So then, like the true patriot he is, he says that there's nothing to look forward to in America ever. I mean, you're not beating the allegations. You are the number one op man.
We don't have any high-speed rail. We don't have any even development. There is seemingly nothing to look forward to in America in terms of economic prosperity, in terms of overall health of society, in terms of scientific achievements. And I think a lot of younger people also feel the same way, where they feel like there's nothing to look forward to here. And I'll give you guys an example from the UK. I remember seeing this TikTok of this guy that goes around and is like asking young British people, would they serve in the British military? And I am not even remotely nationalistic by any measure. I don't care about those sorts of things. But I think it's important to understand, like, it's a good way to see the temperature of society. And a lot of the young British people were like, no, why would I fight for England?
Okay, I don't really know how that's relevant at all. First off, entirely different country, entirely different.
Like, I'm so lost. I was trying to wait for him to get to the point, but he was just yapping. Yeah, I yap. This nigga be yapping. At least I'm relevant when I say stuff like, what the hell is he even talking about? That shit was sounding like a Matthew McConaughey quote.
Situations going on there.
Sometimes the moon doesn't rise in the east, but plants still seize the day. I never know what Matthew McConaughey talking about. Sound nice though. I ain't gonna. He be killing his roles though. They're like, but he'll just randomly say a quote. And I don't know what that even mean.
Second off, yes, most people would rather not get their limbs blown off in a war. Dumbass, if given the choice. Of course, I feel like most people would take the safer option. In fact, I feel like
I gotta read this out. He said, does he not realize if we became a communist country like China, that he could not be talking the way he's talking without going to jail? Facts. Or getting arrested for criticizing your government. He not even thinking, like, that's obvious, right? To anyone like that's smart, anyone who's actual thinker, we can see that and go, bro, you saying you want it one way, and then when it happened, it's gonna be the other way, and you're gonna be crying. Oh, wait, you won't even have the opportunity to. He just jibber jabbing. He says season 1 of True Detective. Facts. Did I watch all 3? It was 3 seasons, right? I feel like I watched 3 different seasons of that show. But yep, that's what he was doing in season 1. I'm like, what are you talking about, Matthew McConaughey? Like, they hired him because it sound good, but I'm just lost. Was that in the script? But he got to be ad-libbing. He throwing stuff in there.
Of your country and still be hesitant to go and get your leg blown off.
The Gentleman is like one of my favorite movies. I think that's what it was called. That gin was fire.
Or die in a bloody war and leave your family behind, right? I feel like that's a pretty normal thing to do. The average.
They got a season 4? The last season I watched was with the black dude that they got to play the new Blade. But that actor, which is a good actor, I liked him in 4400. He had a True Detective, right? I think that might have been the last season I checked out.
person does not want to put themselves in that level of danger, at least willingly or whatever. Sometimes it's mandated or whatever. But yeah, I feel like Hasan just does the most sinister manipulation here because he knows people are fed up with the state of the world nowadays, with the rising prices, the bleak prospects of growing up in today's age. Maybe you'll not be able to buy a home and shit like that. As Pokemon would say, the economy's in the toilet, guys. You know, and I am totally affected by this. My God, let me marry myself right now. Let me buy this very expensive engagement ring.
I just looked it up. Season 3 was the last one I watched.
Myself to show you how much the economy is in the toilet. And basically, Hasan, like the master manipulator he is, he exploits this. He knows people are very desperate and they're desperately searching for a solution. And that's the only reason Hasan has a fan base in the first place. That and, you know, the Gooners, obviously. The second reason is people are genuinely desperate and they're like, okay, anything to save me from being broke and living in poverty or maybe never being able to achieve the American dream or whatever the hell. I'll donate my money to Hasan Piker. If he says he can fix this, let me trust in him, when obviously he's not going to do shit. He's just going to buy another Gucci bag. And the thing is, he's literally admitted this before.
You see those? I'm telling you, I've never seen.
He's just going to
a socialist really stunt like this. This is crazy. It's like he's waving it in front of your face that he's a grifter.
Buy another Gucci bag. And the thing is, he's literally admitted this before, that he hides his power level, right? He starts with, oh, healthcare sucks, guys. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I agree with that. Oh, I can't afford groceries, guys. Oh, yeah, he totally gets it, man. He's a man of the people. And then step 2 is, let's become terrorists. Wait, Hasan, what the fuck? Okay, you skipped a couple of steps there, pal. Oh, advocating murder. Okay, okay, buddy. Oh, murder all the capital. Wait a minute, man. What? It's like, yeah, people want a better future. They don't want to destroy the entire world, pal. Like, what are you, a supervillain? Moving on to Kaceytron's latest meltdown. Now, recap. Kaceytron is getting sued by Ethan for violating copyright and trying to steal his video. Last time, she had a complete meltdown, saying she's going to lose her house, her family's on disability, on food stamps, and playing the ultimate victim, threatening to neck herself. And basically, after losing...
She makes smokers look so bad, bro. I'm telling you. It's getting me upset. Like, I don't like it, man. They think we all act like her.
Everything, still refusing to apologize and calling everyone incels, she continues to embarrass herself. Kaceytron says she's fought misogyny on Twitch for over 10 years, earning hatred from incels like Asmongold XQC. Claims Asmongold says she lied about people. Ethan's lawsuit is unprecedented. Drama slop YouTube videos. Wonder who she's talking about.
I have been on this platform for 10 plus years, speaking out against misogyny in the space, and that's why I have the ire of so many incels, as you have seen. And to be clear to the incels, no, I'm not saying Ethan Klein is an incel. I've never made that claim about Ethan. But Asmongold and XQC are a different story. To be clear,
I know she didn't. Well, I don't really know. Watch XQC like that. Why are you coming at Asmongold like that, bro? Come on, son.
Come on, son.
Take accountability. Like, stop blaming people that got nothing to do with what you talking about. You wowed out using a nasty crew. Y'all was admitting that y'all was trying to take money out of Ethan Klein's pocket. Now you're done. Here's what it is. He said, I don't understand why they give that guy money. He grew up with a privilege. Talking about Hasan and rich. Facts. He admits it all the time. He was never poor. It's funny because he's always saying F rich, even though he is rich himself. It's crazy. It's insane. But yeah, that's facts. So Asmongold cracks me up. Yeah, I think he's hilarious. I like to call him Asmon Dark. Right? Oh, what was the name I came up with last live stream? Asmon Black. Whenever he starts to go crazy, starts roasting people, Asmon Black.
Whenever it comes to like the incels like Asmongold and XQC and even rape apologist Quinn. There was even like, I don't know if you guys follow the incel subreddit LSF. So Quinn, he's like one of the incels that was like on the LSF subreddit, and there were like clips of him like making fun of the idea of me losing my house and shit.
Okay, wow. There's really no like cooldown on that shit. It's like she's spamming it like it's her ultimate, bro. Incel, incel. God, Casey, you are worse than an incel. You are things that I cannot say on YouTube, honestly. And holy shit,
Damn.
I'm so glad you're going broke and losing everything because you deserve this, right? It's crazy how much she flip-flops because one video, she's crying, begging Ethan to stop. Please leave me alone. I'm losing everything. Oh, please have mercy. And then the next video, oh my God, you're all misogynist. You're incels. By the way, she definitely did imply Ethan is an incel. She said like he's like the king of all incels or whatever, or leading this incel army, getting all the support from the incels or whatever. And give us all a break. You were never speaking out against misogyny.
You got a whole wife. Like, you got a whole wife at home. I don't know if it's possible to be an incel with like a wife. Is that like a thing? I don't know.
You're just a joke of a person who solely exists on this earth for our amusement, okay? You're like this cartoon character in complete train wreck that people just laugh at, right? And no matter how bad anyone else's life is, we just look at you, Kaceytron, and we go, okay, it's not that bad, all right? I'll be more appreciative of my life now that I know that Kaceytron is like this. Holy shit, you suck. By the way, this doesn't really matter because honestly, nobody cares, but just to prove it wrong even more, pretty sure XQC is in a relationship right now and he has multiple exes. Asmon also had an ex as well. So I don't know, Casey. I think it's time to look at yourself, which I know is hard. You know, every mirror obviously fucking cracks, but maybe look at yourself and your Reddit mod boyfriend and see where you can improve there, because I feel like the situation you're at in life is
I do know about the situation that XQC had with his ex-girlfriend. That was nasty work, and she was pretty nasty. So tomorrow is my daughter's birthday. We will be traveling to the town my husband's sisters live and spending the night at a hotel with a water park. That sound fire. That sound dope as hell. Hey, what's up, Annie? Just got done with the last car of the day to be able to say hi, BX. Hope you're good. I'm doing great. How are you doing? How was your holiday? How was Thanksgiving?
literally below zero. You are below zero as a human being. And you deserve this for being the most nasty, unlikable person on the planet. Right, so then she just slanders everyone. Apparently she wants to get sued again.
Like, I'm just telling you, all of this incel rage and ire towards me comes from the fact that at one point in time, I called these men out for their misogyny, or I called their friends out for their misogyny. And the misogyny ranges from basically like sexual harassment to straight up like rape and abuse. Like, the reason why Asmongold.
You say you're good. Happy, I'm good. I deserve amazing things as always. Well, you do too as well. Thank you. Wow, that was pretty dope. And nice. You deserve amazing things as well, all of you guys. Y'all are like the best group in the world. I don't care what nobody say. It's Fang Gang all day.
Keeps on saying that I've lied on people. He's talking about Tectone and Rich Campbell.
And wave it back and forth.
Yes, Casey, you literally lied. About? Why are you laughing about this? I mean, this is exactly what she does. She pokes the bear, then she gets sued and goes homeless, and then she starts crying. And then you go back to doing the same thing. Here you are again slandering people. She has literally tweeted in the past explicitly that Tectone has raped someone. She has zero.
Yeah, disgusting. That's foul. Just lying on people's names.
Proof for it, and she has explicitly said it. Casey, you should be thanking your lucky stars you're not locked up behind bars, because that's what you deserve. I mean, it's crazy that he hasn't sued you and tried to ruin your life over these false allegations.
Brings up Tectone, and of course, she's referring to the allegations he has faced, which, of course, is just allegations. They happened about a year ago from an ex she claimed he abused.
I've had some people say I should start doing reactions to this channel that right here. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section.
Her and she provided no evidence to back up any of these claims. Since then, there's been no police reports. There's been no lawsuits filed. It's been it. It was just her word. She literally said he R-worded a woman. Like, just straight up. This is what we call.
Yeah, nah, we need a nasty song for that one.
Yeah. You nasty. fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, yeah, you know your name.
Yeah, that's nasty work right there.
Slander, ladies and gentlemen, if there's ever
Nasty
evidence
work.
to prove anything he's done. She also mentions Rich Campbell. For those who don't know, a guy who lost millions as a result of allegations from a former friend. I guess that's how they describe the relationship, who claimed he assaulted her. She came out with a statement claiming there were several other victims. Of course, she provided no proof and no names of these people making the allegations, but she didn't insinuate. She claimed he is a serial abuser. The person making the allegations and who filed a lawsuit against Rich Campbell for assault, she has dismissed her lawsuit and basically apologized to Rich Campbell and said she wishes him the best in future endeavors. It sounds like the whole thing has been completely dismantled. This guy lost millions, lost every opportunity, lost friends. And of course, there's no update to this. There's no apology from Kaceytron.
I mean, just look at that. Like, what a vile, disgusting person. The fact that you can even get away with this. But I don't know. On Twitch, you're just allowed to do anything. You can literally essay people on camera multiple times and you get a 1-week ban. So I'm not shocked that Kaceytron is allowed to do this, right? And they police like off-platform behavior as well, which is why she's probably done it on stream as well, but on Twitter as well. Also, reminder, this is a girl that said Asmund killed his own mom as well. So she really wants us to have like sympathy for her family when she has no sympathy for anybody else, no sympathy for Tectone either when, he's being slandered like this or whatever. She is literally the worst, the single worst Hasan orbiter. I make fun of like Frogan and other people, but Casey is a different level of vile, right? And I'd flashbang you with Kaceytron, but I wouldn't want you guys to go blind. Okay, I'm not that evil. Right, so then she calls out slop-tubers who apparently get too many views. I'm sorry, guilty as charged.
If you go and look me up on YouTube, even before all this lawsuit shit happened, there's like a whole sector of incel drama slop-tubers that have made videos on me. And a lot of these videos will have thousands of viewers. And then if you like look at the quality of the video is like actually really dog shit low quality, which I think really like speaks to the bot farming and the botnet. I don't know.
And this is high quality right here. This right here, this is supposed to be high quality. Ooh. She's in front of a green screen. And shut your ass up.
Like, you cannot convince me that some of these incels are as popular as what their numbers show. Like, I'm not saying they don't have any popularity, but I'm like, something's off here. Something's off.
Yeah, guys, I wonder why we're just so popular,
Yes, it happens all the time. No receipts ever. It's a damn shame. I think when people do that, they should get the same time that the person was going to get if it was true. If you put out a false allegation, and like they find out that you just made that shit up, you should get whatever time that the person who you tried to accuse was gonna get if it was true.
Well, and then I bet you
ain't gonna be no more of that.
Videos actually get so many viewers. Well, Kaceytron actually gets nothing. It's almost like you gotta actually provide some content instead of fucking
low quality. See, look, right here, look. Let me rewind it back a little bit. This is what people always say about her. It's like, you're making smokers look bad, bro.
It's like, you got to actually provide some content instead of fucking smoking weed on stream all day, every day, and doing literally nothing and being so unlikable and annoying.
Wow.
Maybe because we're actually entertaining and funny, unlike you. Your entire life is crying on the internet. Of course, nobody wants to watch a perpetual loser victim, right? Instead, they want to watch people who actually just laugh at losers.
You said should double it, Biggs? I agree. Give them all the time, nigga. I wouldn't be mad if they get life. I hate when people do that. It's so disgusting, bro. If you've been watching my channel for a while, I cover that a lot. Like, that is nasty. I do not like it. It's like on some Salem witch trials type shit where you could just point your finger and be like, they did this. And then people will run with that shit. It will ruin someone's life. Even if it gets proven to be untrue, right? That shit will still affect people, cause damage. Nigga, give them double the time that the person was going to get. 100%. I remember I covered a story where The woman that made a movie called The Lovely Bones, my nigga, she wrote a book based on her experience of being harmed. Come to find out, when someone was going to make a movie about the book, they did some research and was like, these dates and times don't add up. And found out that the person that she accused and made all this money off of was innocent, spent years. No, how old this woman is? The person that they accused spent years of their life from college in prison. And when they let this dude out and it was proven that he was innocent, she was like, my bad. That's it. Similar to like the girl that we just heard about. She was just like, whoopsie. Wrong person, I guess. Like, that shit is disgusting. I remember I covered that joint. I was like, what? Why is no one talking about this? This should be big news. This bitch made millions. Come to find out, it was like lies. And when they approach her, hey, you know the person that you accused is innocent and just got released from prison, right? Whoops. Oops. My bad. I was like, yo, this is disgusting.
It was like you, and provide a little bit of common sense commentary, right? In an age where there's so many idiots out there like you. Also, absolutely hilarious that Kaceytron thinks that we're botting. I mean, I guess, yeah, 7 years in a row, popular on YouTube, but it's obviously bots, guys. I mean, thanks for the compliment, I guess, but I'm pretty sure YouTube is not like Twitch live streaming where you can just bot up your viewers or whatever. It just kind of gets purged or whatever. So yeah, you're not allowed to do that here, at least from what I know. Now, yes, comment sections are filled with annoying ass like random bots or whatever, but they don't count towards views anyways. And you can tell if a video's views are actually real by just looking at the number of comments, right? And looking at the number of comments that are not bots, and you realize that, okay, yeah, this is obviously real. And honestly, I don't even know why I'm entertaining an argument against an obvious fucking idiot who just throws out anything hoping it'll stick. But yeah.
Yeah, my bad, guys. I went and looked it up again just to make sure I wasn't tripping. The writer named Alice Sabold or whatever said that this happened at a Syracuse University. She went on to write a highly praised memoir about the ordeal. This put Anthony Broadwater in prison for 17 years, convicted 1982. He was released 1998. And still was shunned as an offender and still struggled to find work. Bro, this is sick. While she's out here making millions. Yeah, that's so fucked up, bro. Oh, man, I need to do another story on that. Just because I don't see no one talking about that, bro. She's still getting praised for this bullshit. My bad. Yeah,
just bottom tier human, man. Holy shit. So then she cries about Ethan and says that no matter what, she's not going to get a job.
That's the thing, is it's just like the way that these people are like, you knew what you were doing. What Ethan is doing with like suing me, Denims, and Frogan is truly unprecedented. Truly unprecedented. Nothing like this has ever happened on Twitch before. So to just constantly be told like I knew exactly what I was doing and I was asking for this is also just like a blatant lie. I've been having like people post my address and shit at me and like threatening to like report my dad for disability fraud. Like whenever I'm not working, it gives me anxiety. And yes, this is literally me working. I don't know what to tell you, incels, if you're watching me, but yes, this is literally my job.
Yeah. You just trash at it. But yeah. It's kind of your job. I said, what was he released because the book come out in 2002. Let me see. When was he released? 1998. Okay, so the book that she has multiple books. She's the same writer that wrote Lovely Bones. Lovely Bones isn't based on her life. She has a different book that's based on her life that's sold as well. And he was released from prison in 1998. So it's not the Lovely Bones that is based on. It's a different book that same writer the writer of The Lovely Bones wrote. And I think that was before The Lovely Bones. So it was like she built a career off of writing about SA and things along that nature, like SVU, Law and Order. But it was based off of this original memoir book or whatever about what happened to her. That never happened, right? Or bare minimum, she lied about who the hell did that. Like, nigga, if you look at all the facts, it seems as if it never happened and she made it up. And this started her career and propelled her career. But yeah. It says 1998 he was released from prison. Anxiety is considered a disability nowadays, bro. As well. You said I'm sorry for misinformation. Yeah, I knew what you meant. When. But yeah, you said put me in jail for 17 years on a lie, and you gonna. I'm not gonna finish that. But facts, easy. Facts. Like, I wonder if he got some money or something. They had to break this nigga off. They had to pay him. She better have pay him. I'm gonna ask, did they pay him? Because she is a millionaire. She got to be rich off of this career that she built off of a lie. That's like, imagine that. And I know this is a side thing, but my bad. Let me just finish this up. Imagine I got robbed or whatever. Or imagine I pulled a Jussie Smollett, right? I say I got robbed by a group of white dudes, right? Put a rope around my neck. And it's like, hey, ain't you that N-word from that TV show? And I say all of that and people believe me. And then I start coming out with books. And every book is about a black person who experienced some kind of hate crime or whatever. And I make millions. And then movies get made off of this shit. The movie didn't get made off of this one book in particular about this situation because the person who was going to make the movie did research and said, this don't make no sense. It doesn't add up. And that's how it was determined that this guy should be released. So yeah, it's pretty nasty.
I like do taxes on this.
I want to do a documentary on that so bad, but I know nobody be watching it. When I do documentaries on shit like that, nobody watch it. Like when I did one on this reality TV star that falsely accused someone and we had the footage that she was lying, and still his career got destroyed. He went from being in movies to no one seen him again. And then her career blew up and she made millions. I did a documentary on that, and that shit barely got any views. I think I might have put that shit on membership. Like, yo, whoever want to watch this documentary, bro.
Like, that's the other thing that gets me is the way like all of these people are acting like I'm going to have to quit streaming and get a real job working at McDonald's. Like, girl, you realize I make more money.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'll probably would just do a live stream dedicated to it.
Streaming than what I would working at McDonald's. Like, what is this logic? You fucking dumb incel.
Casey, the reason we said to get a job is because you literally admitted that you're broke and you can't afford the lawsuit and your family is on food stamps and disability and you can't provide for your family. That's why we're telling you to get a job. We're actually giving you some advice. And I particularly said that you should have gotten a job the past 10 years. You could have accumulated.
No, I agree. She lazy as hell. And to finish this, wrap this up, because you guys wanted to know, me too as well. I wanted to know if he got paid. It says that I don't think she had to pay him, but New York State paid him $5.5 million. I don't know if that's enough to be in prison for 17 years. He got exonerated. They gave him $5.5 million. He was trying to get $50 million, which I think they should have gave him. They should have gave him the $50 million. But they only gave him 5.5 in 2023. So that means he was fighting it. What? Okay, so he got out. What year was that? Was it 89? 98. He got out in 1998 and was fighting it into 2023. Yo. Oh my gosh. So for 25 years, he just had to just eat that. They gave him 17 years in prison. And then 25 years after that, he had to fight to get his 5.5 million. They just gave that to him. I hope they never put a book out from this woman again. What happened to her? She's still putting books out? My bad. I know this is a side quest that we going on, guys, but I hope she never put out nothing ever again, nigga. That's so disgusting, bro. And mind you, Lovely Bones came out in 2000. Oh my gosh. Wow. So yes, she made millions and continued to keep on making money. This is so fucked up. My bad, guys.
A ton of money by now, and then you could have paid off all your debts, right? But instead, you have nothing because you either spent all your money on weed.
Yeah, I would have crashed out. I would have crashed. What? In a video game.
You earn nothing because you're a nobody streamer, right? A complete zero in existence. You will fade into obscurity, making no impact on the world at all. Not a single soul will ever remember you, other than as that one crazy streamer who spammed the word incel. Casey, I mean, you are self-admittedly cooked, like in every single sense of the word. And I feel like we're seeing the floundering attempts of a fish out of water.
My bad. I'm still stuck with this 25 years of not being able to find a job. Oh my God. And people still falsely accusing you, because remember, he didn't get exonerated until recently.
Tempting to, have something stick onto the wall. And can I just say you're an eyesore? Please get off my screen.
I will be streaming. I'm not going anywhere. I know,
it was the first book. It was her first book called Lucky. Lovely Bones was her second book, if I'm not mistaken. But apparently they took the book off for sales. So they stopped selling the book now. Now they stopped selling the book.
Asmongold and XQC think that for some reason this is going to be the end of me. I don't know if they think that I'm going to quit streaming or if they think that they're going to finally bully me enough into or whatever. I don't know what they think, but I'm going to be here for a while.
The 5's not because y'all gotta think about it. This nigga for 25 years. After he got released, he's been struggling. People still been accusing him. No job would hire him. He's had to somehow survive. Come on, bro. They should have gave him that 50 mil. And they should have made her pay some of that, if not all.
Oh.
Yeah, a while until the bills come in and then you get cooked, right? I mean, you still refuse to get a job and you're clearly not earning shit. I mean, I don't know who you're trying to fool here. Maybe you can fool your family into being this lazy piece of shit who refuses to work or whatever. Anything but employment, guys. A job application? Nah, anything but that. Asmongold going through Reddit comments explaining why they're wrong for showing empathy. The way he's agitating his red pill audience against me. He wants to cause me physical harm. You're such a disingenuous piece of shit. And then she talks about necking herself again. It's the most pathetic way to play victim. You did something wrong. You're getting consequences for it. I'm sorry if you're in that dark place or whatever, but you have brought this upon yourself. Or you're using it as another, victim tactic. I don't know at this point. I'm just saying this man literally wants to agitate his harmful red pill incel audience against me so badly. He's live streaming himself, arguing in comment sections. He cannot feel powerful unless he's causing harm to a woman or minority. Oh my God. Such a victim. Ethan's going to destroy this bit in court and I look forward to it. Consequences. Now click this video or you end up like Kaceytron.
He's about to go off on. Yeah, I think Kaceytron's a bum. I think she's a bum and I think she makes smokers look horrible. But that's just me. That's my opinion. Tell me what yours is down in the comment section.